Oh, I think I was muted the entire time. That's terrible. All right. So we are driving through the canyons here in Zion National Park. That was the Watchman originally that we were looking at. You know, I'm gonna loop all the way around and show y'all again. I can't believe I did all that commentary with no sound. That's terrible. So we're going back to the Watchman for y'all. So let's flip it back to the Watchman. Had some sound issues there, and we'll just bust a U-turn and go all the way back. Maybe we'll see the last bit of sun hitting the Watchman. To our left over here, look at that. The sun. Oh, we lost connection. Terrible. Look at that. The last bit of sun's hitting the Watchman there. I'm just going to pull into the parking lot so y'all can see it better. All right. Had some sound issues at the beginning. Apologize for that. I think we have that remedied. You should be able to fully hear me now. Thought something landed on me. All right. So we're going to roll back in and look at the Watchman real quick in front of us. There it is, right there. The last thing to see the sun in this park, off to the right. And very cool. This park has a lot of traffic through it, a ton of cars, not a ton of bicyclists. There's a group of bicyclists obviously right here in front of me, but not a ton of bicyclists overall. We need to get out of here. So there's the Watchman right there. I know we're lagging a little bit, but there's the Watchman as we approach it. Right in front of us. Check that out. Very cool. I'm just going to flip around here so we can get ourselves back out of the park. But now that we don't have sound issues and we're just lagging, at least you got to see the Watchman and hear me talk about the Watchman. So this park is extremely packed all the time. Very busy park. Crazy thing about this park is you can't even get to the north side of this national park without a reservation. We are currently on the south side of the national park here. And as you can see, you're rolling up here. This is the first sign I've seen for Las Vegas during my trip. That tells you how far west I've traveled here. I mean, Zion National Park is in southwest Utah, so makes sense, right? But I'm at the very south entrance now. We're gonna head towards the east entrance. So we're driving out into these canyons here. We're gonna hit the switchback eventually. I'm hoping we have better coverage this way. When I came down the canyon, I had horrific internet. And I kept getting obstructions everywhere. Now we're in a wide open space here, but we will get in these switchbacks fairly quickly. And when we do, I'm hoping it holds up for us. It did not do well earlier at Bryce Canyon National Park, but who knows? We'll find out. We're riding through it. All these beautiful, lush canyons out here. Excellent outside. I mean, the weather's perfect. 78, nice breeze, nice and cool. You're not getting a ton of sand blowing around on you. It's just an excellent place to be. I'm trying to figure out from this park if all the California license plates I'm seeing are actually people from California visiting Utah. Is this like the prime visiting place for people from California? Or are these all rental cars? But a lot of California. I can see too. I have not seen another Missouri license plate since I got to Utah. But I'm rolling through. There's the shuttle bus system. So Zion National Park has a shuttle bus, just like Bryce Canyon did earlier today. Not all national parks do, but nice shuttle bus system to take you around the park. That way you don't have to drive everywhere. Especially, you know, most people that come to these national parks aren't doing what I'm doing, where you're going through in a day and bouncing. A lot of people are staying here for a week sometimes, or it might be your weekend trip, whatever else. But you might be taking a week off and staying out here. And then obviously at this national park, you're going to share the road with bicyclists. So I just always hop in the other lane if I can, because we're starting to hit the switchbacks. So I may very well lose the stream. If I do, apologize. We tried, just like we did earlier. We tried. Shuttles are in service, but they're after hours, so we're not going to the lot. This huge rock on the right side up here. Check that out. That's awesome. Civil engineering landmark. You know it. Look at these deep canyon. We're going to be driving up these switchbacks here, heading towards the Zion-Mount Carmel Tunnel. We'll have to cut the stream off before we get to the tunnel. But as we have the switchbacks, we should see a few things that are cool. And so if I can see them on camera here, I'll pull off and show them to you. But it should be awesome. Mostly because we had those challenges with the internet. The internet just doesn't like the last 2 national parks I've been at. Don't get Starlink if you're in South Central Utah. Totally useless with the topography around here. Does not work very good. So that thing has struggled all day long. Bryce Canyon National Park, Zion National Park, amazing national parks, terrible internet. Appreciate y'all following along, enjoying the live stream with me. Hopefully you see any of this at some point. I have doubts that it's recording any of it whatsoever past the 5-minute mark when it went out, but hey, what can you do? Actually, it looks like we're getting connection again. We're connected again? Oh, I'm just gonna flip it around then. We'll wait for our light. Why not? We'll take in the canyon sights of the park. It's too bad that we missed the Great Arch of Zion. I don't know why we have internet now. Doesn't really make any sense to me whatsoever. But we'll get to drive up through some of these canyons real quick. We passed all the major sites, and I just drove through the tunnel, lost connection there. I'll be interested to see how long this stream actually is, because on my screen it says 19 minutes, but I think it's going to be like 3 or 4 or 5 up until we got to the switchbacks. Unfortunately, the switchbacks, we lost internet connection almost instantly. And so I don't know what y'all saw, if you saw anything at all, but that's too bad. We're waiting 1 minute for this light. So there's some construction over here, and this canyon road is down to 1 lane. But if you look out the window, you can see the canyon. This is not a very deep canyon. This is canyon overlook here. Check that out. And we're just gonna zip around this canyon on our way out of the east side of the park. We were on the south side of the park and made our way through there. This park does not take very long to drive through, actually. It was kind of a short drive through the park, but not sure why we don't have a green light yet. This is brutal. On the way into the park, I waited for, I think, like 9 minutes on the other side trying to get over here. But very cool national park. I think it's a lot of people vacation here. This is, I believe, the second most visited national park by people. It was definitely packed today, bumper to bumper, pretty much everywhere you went. All right, here we go. We got a green light. We're rolling. Get us some canyon views here on the way out. It's too bad we didn't get ones. The Great Arch of Zion. I'll have a video series on that coming soon. We are getting some good canyon views here, though. Look at that. Not bad. I mean, I'll take those views for sure on the way out of Zion. Very cool. Check that out. But just ripping through the east side of Zion now. Made it to the first tunnel. We'll see if it makes it to the second tunnel or not. The second tunnel is a very short tunnel. We got rolling up through here. See the canyons as we're leaving the park. Take a look. How we have any kind of connection at all, but get some good